Hello everybody, Skyrain here. And a request for some Helliquary builds, perhaps. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you some of the fights. I'm in with a random group. Just going to run through the train here. I could try and give some commentary on the fight as well. See if we can melt it down as fast as possible here. These summoning circles, you have to kill things from making it towards the boss, or else they'll do like a burst attack on everybody. This you just avoid. Okay, next phase. Just gonna conjure clones. Melt the clones down. Typically you want to do these evenly because they can't regen health if you let them go for too long. Kind of hard to make out where I'm at because I'm staying directly on top. And these, if they hit you, they immobilize you. And unfortunately we killed it so quickly that they're bugging out and still going off. That sucks. That's been happening a lot more frequently, unfortunately. I don't know if I'll get a chance to show the build or not. Oh, nope. On to the next one.
What do you need, friend?
Key thing here is to be next to Charcy so you
help.
can sell stuff off to keep room in your bag. I will show the build I'm using for this after. I doubt I'll have a chance to show it. This is Inferno 3 raids, by the way, of course. Somebody wanted to see the whole cinematic. Whatever.
Tremble before destruction's harbinger.
Whoop. I saw that. A little too late there. Got out of it.
I will bring stillness to Sanctuary. Children of Earth's blood, smash and feast. Desolate of life, all shall crumble. I will split the land from Bale.
Should be pretty quick. This group seems to be doing some decent amount of damage. I got another chest. For some dust. I'll take it. Okay. And out of here, on to the next one. Didn't see any dead bodies to pick up. So, we're good.
Hey there. Good. You do the fighting,
Quick salvage.
I'll do the forging.
Yep, on to the next. Wait a minute. We skipped one. We skipped one. We skipped one, but okay. I guess we'll just do this one and we gotta go back to the other one. We skipped the clown. Ready?
None shall breathe.
I will try and show my combat rating currently though, because I am still slightly under for the last boss.
The rock seas churn. Drown in the lake of your flesh.
Try to. I am not standing in the best place for this right now. And again.
In the lake of your
Ride it out.
flesh.
Boy, people were dropping this time.
Everything erodes.
Forgot he was immune for that part there. And hard to tell what's going on. Alright. Where's the body? I got you. Oh, and all this stuff's dropping over here. Okay. I don't see anybody else dead. I can only tell who's in my party of 4 though, so if there was anybody else.
What do you need, friend?
Okay, pop this. We gotta go back and
I
do
hope
the
that
other
can
one
help.
though. There we go. Okay. This one's still a pain with the clones. The easiest trick to do is if you become a clone, run directly up. Because you are reversed, it reverses you. So the best way to avoid that getting killed as a clone is to run up. This reminds me of Lost Ark game boss.
Let's enjoy the show.
Oop.
Who's your king and who's wearing your skin?
Not me. Fortunately this time. Sorry. Oh, that was them. They didn't run north.
Wearing a friendly face.
That's fine. We'll get them.
Puppets, birds. You're not done.
Melted.
Your final act begins. Who's your king and who's wearing your skin?
Alright, that one again.
Your family's
Wow. Okay, that didn't work.
Look beside yourself.
Where'd he go? You got him.
Are we having fun?
Oh, they res themselves with the one free res that we all get. Okay. I still don't like that these chests drop by the freaking exit. It's so annoying. There you go. Right. On to the next one. Like I said, I'll go over the build at the end here. We're just kind of going down the line. I gotta hurry up and make some space. There we go.
You do the fighting, I'll do the forging.
And then I also will show my last boss. If you see red lightning, go to the right. You need to be standing next to somebody with the same color, because it drains the effect. Ah. Whoa, no! Dude. No. Not doing that. We're not doing that. The one that keeps dying. Kick him. We're probably gonna kick him. And the one that keeps dying. Okay, we good now? Thank you. Yeah, see, I'm slightly under. I'm even putting on a weapon that I normally wouldn't be wearing currently, which this one I have on is currently raised my combat rating a bit higher. I do have another triple that I could put on that would be even higher than this, so I would probably break the threshold, but that's close enough. I was gonna say stand next to someone of the same color. Lightning bolt above your head. There's blue and reds. Basically, we try to do red right, blue left, but as long as you're standing next to somebody that has the same color bolts, you will siphon each other's debuff off. That's what you want to do for this boss fight coming up, if we actually get into it here. Always wait in the lead to do it first. There you go. Now we do it. Always wait in the lead. It's just courtesy. Great. Go. This is basically Thor boss at the start, and then he becomes what I remember from Gauntlet, Dark Legacy, or the three-dimensional Gauntlet that was in the arcades forever ago. And it was on. See, I had it for PlayStation 2. This guy, when he goes to his second form, he reminds me of Scorn. If you get the reference, then you know. Oops, got too close. Oh. Boy, the rings of death. I got blue, I need to go over here.
Help returns.
This was but the calm.
That was a little too close. I didn't see what color I had until it was almost too late. Now we have to build, attack them fast enough to get rid of their shield. Come on now. Hard to see those little bouncing balls though. Alright, he's got a sweeping attack that you have to watch out for in this second stage. There's a little gap just big enough for you to stand in to avoid the attack. But it's always not easy to gauge just right.
As the sky.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab more health real quick. I'm watching out for. I need to go to the other side. I gotta go to the other side. Over here. Stand next to each other. We drain, 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 drain each other. I got blue now. I got blue. I got blue. I got blue.
Skies.
The bodies. I survived. It helps when you actually have combat rating. Oh, somebody wanted Gauntlet, and the one that keeps dying. It's like, no, we're not gonna go with you. Open the chest, or somebody actually got the res on them. Right. I remember that name. They're yeah. Let's see what you got for your combat rate. You want to do Gauntlet 3. Yeah, good luck with that. The bosses are HP sponges. There's no way we're doing that one. Alright. Well, there we go.
What do you need, friend?
Let me sell.
You
Create
do
my
the
bag,
fighting,
and
I'll do the forging.
I'll do the rest later. But anyway, okay, so there is the raid train from Inferno 3. Now I'll go over the build that I was using. It's basically mostly for mobility and but anyway, here we go. Oh, yeah, my combat rating, of course, saw in the last fight, is at 25k 999. I put on, I think, this weapon. Usually I'm wearing this one, which is a little bit less. I might switch back to it because I want more fortitude. However, I don't know. I might just roll with this one for now and see how it goes. It's not that much of a difference, really. A couple stats changed out here, but anyway. All right, let's get back to the build. Closed it. All right, so I use Fire Flurry for just the stun, big magma ball, and the burn does a pretty good field. I also have increased radius. Where is it? Scorch radius increased, so that's why I get big lava pool or magma burst ball. Then the Sprite Spark, of course, just for mobility reasons, and if I stand on top of something, it's gonna tick damage constantly as well. So this is pretty much a up close, in your face kind of thing. I have the novel castigation for the arcane torrent. Gives it that damage increase. That complements the Rift Carver, of course. And then we have the Blaster Cast, because I'm using Magic Missile. I get the triple shot. The other reason I'm close on a target, I'd like to be further away, because I do have Bloody Reach still. And it does actually work to a degree. But anymore, with how things are, so much stuff is in your face, Bloody Reach is kind of hard to pull off that well anymore. And then Blaster Cast, it's a triple shot. You want to be close to get those pellets to hit. The spread on them is very wide if you're far away, and yeah, if you're hitting a single target, you basically just want to be up close to it. I got Old Rustic, so every time that my Lightning Nova increases my primary attack speed by 30% for that 4.8 seconds. And then I can pretty much have almost 100% uptime on Sprite Spark, but not quite. It's not quite there, but this helps with it. Kinetic Spark, Lightning Nova cooldown reduced by 6%. And I also have on 2 pieces of Urges for the well, this piece alone in itself has beneficial effect duration increased by 4.5%, so that's nice that it came with that. I got movement speed increase on this one as well, but the big thing here is for the beneficial effects increased by 30% with 2 pieces. And then this one's kind of, you know, you could probably change at least 2 of these pieces out. I have the Grace, all continual damage, so my Magma Burn Ball. I think the Arcane Torrent ends into the channel damage section, and persistent ground damage, well, the Magma Pool again there as well. And each time you damage an individual enemy 5 times. So I think I'm still getting the benefit from that. If not, I could always swap out 2 of the pieces for either Banquet or Feasting Baron and run with that. So that's up to you as well. This is what I got on. This is what I'm running. I don't really have too many other decent set pieces to swap out. I mean, I have a bunch, granted, but not really all that good. I gotta sift through a lot of them and salvage. That's that for that. So that's the build. That's the stats. Secondaries, just that as well, and also my resonance. Magic Find. Here. Movement speed 17%, not too terrible for baseline. And then if I pop Sprite Spark, it jumps up to 67 because Sprite Spark gives you 50% on its own. Cooldown reduction could be better. My attack speed could definitely be better. I don't have these 2 pieces here for the additional family bonuses just yet. I thought I was going to get one on this one here, but I still didn't get one. I forget it's either 20 or 21, so I'm still not there yet. irritated by that because I think, how many do we get? We get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we get 5. How many do I have on this one right now? I have 3, so I can get 2 more on this piece yet. Definitely gonna go for attack speed as one of them at least. Same with this piece over here for the family bonuses. So anyway, that's that for that. I'm gonna go into my Helliquary, my Warband stuff now. Actually, no, I'll show the Helliquary. Let's be technical about this. Yeah, Helliquary. My Helliquary level is at 58. Combat rating is increased by 2,114. I got a few more pieces just now. I should probably just get rid of. Let me just get rid of the ones with the up arrow, or that don't have up arrows on them.
Hey there.
Salvage remains. No arrow. No arrow. No arrow. No arrow. Okay.
You do the fighting, I'll do the forging.
Yeah. Back into it again. See, here's the bonus attributes I have currently with this setup here. Nowadays light for some reason. Thought that was higher. I don't know why these other values are so much higher. Goes to the remains. What's good? I got a triple. I'm not really a fan of the triples. Their values are very low. Even though they're triples, and you get higher combat rating in some of these pieces I've gotten recently, but not until recently. This does gradually continue to keep climbing, it seems. But these as well, but I'm not really a fan of these triples. They feel like very low in comparison. I might give them a shot, but anyway. And if they're not higher than my values here for a 2-stat, I usually say pass. So I got 140. The combat rating is the same, and that's barely worth swapping. But just kind of give you an idea. Where's the other one? 308. That's a bit better. Willpower intelligence. I probably would go with that one, but I want to make up. I try to keep everything same across. Like if I'm gonna be using this, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lose vitality, so I need to make that up on another piece. That kind of thing. But anyway, I'll look at these later. I just give it rundown of that. Then I also will show you the Warband, ancestral weapons. Now that I did my reset, I got a few more points I can upgrade. Problem with this, however, is these look pretty decent. The combat rating here, 897. I'm getting decay because the server ancestral tableau bonus is time gated. So currently, this week, it changes every week. This week it's 830, and with my pieces that I have in here, I'm at 897 combat rating boost. But I'm in a state of decay, not the game, but state of decay. So I'm only gonna get the 830 because it cuts it. That's the only thing I think it affects. I don't think it touches this other stuff. So you can keep pushing your stats with your pieces, but I think the only thing it affects is your combat rating. It keeps it in line with the server, I guess. So anyway, and then of course you can place anything you want in these. Most of these in here are my pieces, and I also prefer the ancestral stun for PvP. I don't have that many invocation pieces on, so I'm not really getting that much of a benefit from it, if at all, to be honest. I haven't checked in a while, but it's nice when it does happen. But I'm not gonna go out of my way for it, just to have one, because these are kind of hard to come across unless you do a bunch of Warband related things to farm for this stuff, like defense of the castle, and purge. You have a much higher chance, and that's basically the best place to farm for your Tableau weapons. But anyway, and the only reason, and since they gave us the option to put in our own, there is one caveat to this, and we have like few members that are strength based, so that's the only way you get the strength bonus, and you want the strength bonus, because if it's 0, you're losing out on a lot of combat rating, because that's a big chunk. So that's kind of a bad deal. They made it to where we can place in all the weapons ourselves, but yet at the same time, if you're not if you're a strength class, you don't get an intelligence weapon. If you're an intelligence class, you don't get a strength weapon. So you still need, a warband to pull this off. Who knows, they might eventually wean us off of those altogether, but we still need 4 players in a warband online to do a raid to get the weekly purple legendary crest ticket. So you still need 4 warband members on to do that. That can sometimes be pulling teeth. Hey, I got an application, but I'll check that later. Anyway, I've gone on long enough on this one. That was really in depth. Mostly the beginning of the video was just showing the train from start to finish. Got a little hung up there because some people were a little antsy and wanting to do other things. But anyway, and then I broke down hopefully everything in this video for that. That's my preference. Oh, and one more I forgot. I use Paragon Weaver. That's one last thing I forgot. I use Weaver. So anyway, catch you guys in the next one. I'll try to get another one out for what build I use for the Accursed Towers at some point here. So until next time, everybody, take care, stay safe, and this is actually recorded on a holiday, so to those of you celebrating, happy holidays to you, and see you next time.